South Korea needs to remove inequality and create a fair society for democracy to move forward. That's coming from the president through a message left behind for an event to commemorate the 32nd anniversary of the June Democracy Movement, where he also emphasizes the people's responsibility to further promote it. Park Hee-jun shares with us his message.
President Moon Jae-in says building a stronger democracy requires the elimination of inequality and the creation of a fair society. That was the message delivered on his behalf at a ceremony Monday commemorating the 32nd anniversary of the June Democracy Movement. The ceremony in Seoul was attended by 400 people, including the leaders of the main political parties, but not the main opposition Liberty Korea Party. With President Moon away in Northern Europe, the speech was read by Interior Minister Jin Young. In it, Moon called for an expansion of democracy and emphasized the importance of the people's role in making sure that democracy does not regress to the past. But he also said that on the road to greater democracy, conflict is inevitable. And that means problems need to be solved in democratic ways and through compromise, which will help establish what he called an embracing society. The June Democracy Movement began on June 10, 1987, when President Chun Doo-hwan handpicked his own successor, Roh Tae-woo. More than 1 million people joined protests nationwide, calling for direct presidential elections and democratization. After more than 2 weeks of violent conflict, Chun gave in, and the constitution was amended shortly after to reflect the calls for democratic reforms. It was a victory for the people. Monday's ceremony took place at a building in Namyeong-dong, where in the 70s and 80s, pro-democracy activists were tortured by the police. It's where student activist Park Jung-chul died from water torture, which also sparked the June protests. The site will be turned into a memorial hall for human rights and democracy by 2022. Park Hee-jun, Arirang News.